Alright, so I finally got the wild hair up my butt to get rid of the stock Audi stereo navigation system and upgrade to something a little bit more user-friendly. Um, it'll probably be a two-part video. I'm showing you what I've come across so far. I bought the spiral audio kit for the Audi R8. It comes with some brackets, it comes with wiring and everything that should plug into a radio. I haven't got through the full harness yet, but I am getting there. That'll probably be the second part of the video. This one is making and cutting all the brackets to fit basically the area you have. What I have is a JVC stereo. There's the part number there, if you'd like it. It is a 6.8 inch screen. And sorry for the flash or the thing, but it is dark in here. 6.8 inch screen. Apparently this kit will fit up to a 7 inch, but you have to do some more cutting. What I came across was, once you get the radio out with the 4 pins, you'll pull this part out, and they actually really want you to cut way up here on both sides. I decided not to do that. I also had to trim a little bit up here on each side. I also did it on the brackets. I'll show you in a second. But essentially they want you to cut in because the brackets are a little too big. What I ended up doing is I kind of set the brackets over, and if you can see, I ground down, or I marked where it was going to be hitting different on two sides. On the top bracket is about half the height it used to be. Same with that one. And that's because these areas stuck down too far that it didn't allow those pieces of metal to sit flush or back there. So that's why that's there. I did something I shouldn't have, just so you know. Don't cut out that area. Only do the vertical or the top part here, along here. Sorry, this bottom section. There's a little lip right here that keeps the pins, these holding pins or flaps, whatever you want to call them, from going in. So essentially, I filed these down. I did not need to do this section, so only do this. The other issue I really had was these bumps were making it so the bracket was not going all the way in. So I ground down the bracket a little bit, but it didn't really help. So I took a Dremel and tried to grind down the front side of these nubbins or whatever they were there. After I did that, it did help. Went in just fine. What other issues have I come across? That's pretty much been about it at the moment. Again, the instructions say to cut all this. I didn't want to. I did a little bit, but then I started thinking of other ways to do it. And it's essentially just so. See if I can do this with one hand. There we go. As you can see, I just kind of cut these brackets so they would fit, and that would slide in. So you can remove the radio without pulling this piece off first. After that, they send you this piece here, which I've seen the part number online. If you need it, this is for the left-hand drive version. I believe it comes from a Japanese version or whatever. And it uses and replaces this bar. And there's magnets on the back side, 4 earth magnets. And essentially, that just goes. Now it's not great because my radio's not in all the way, but the magnets hold it. And it sits like that. So as you can see, a 6.8 inch screen from this JVC fit perfectly in that slot. I'm guessing if you want to go to a bigger screen, you'll end up having to trim this bezel all the way around. I'm really excited because I'm tired of hooking up my phone with different cables. I can't really use navigation. This should connect directly to my Android or iPhone if you have that, and work a hell of a lot better than the Audi system.